can count on at 1415 East Main Street. And follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
You know, the earliest...
Hi, I'm Aaron. I'm Scott. And I'm Corey. And we're the Tree-Wise Tree Guys. Tree work experts based in Russellville, Arkansas. You have a problem tree that you'd like removed, trimmed, or otherwise dealt with? We're the guys to call. If you're looking for the best, look no further. We're the highest rated in the area. 5-star rating on Google. Give Jalen a call today. 479-222-0793. That's 479-222-0793. Tree-Wise Tree Guys.
This is the earliest Cyclone game to start a season ever, August the 26th. Of course, you figured that might happen when they instituted the Week 0, but Russellville actually delayed playing Week 0, and Morrilton had opened that season with Searcy just a few years ago. So Morrilton was Russellville's opening game, but Russellville was not Morrilton's opening game. But tonight, August 26th, it surpassed August 28th, which actually was last year. And before that, they did play one game in August, again against Morrilton. That was back in 2012. Cody Jones and Mitch Mullen combined to throw 219 yards. Mullen had 2 touchdown passes to Jalen Curtis. Mason Freeman, Kentrell Scott added a rushing touchdown, and Cyclones won that game 20-12. That was back in 2012 on August the 30th. Russellville won the toss and elected to defer to the second half. I figure that's Coach Wheeler. He loves defense. He was here at defensive coordinator, actually hired under Jeff Holt, continued on through Billy Dawson. Last year was his first head coaching job in the high school ranks. He's been a college coach in college, head coach in college. But second season here at Russellville, a place he loves, and he was anxious to get that job and get to work.
You know, this football field sits north and south, and Russellville's going to be shadow is starting to come on the field. Russellville fans are still in the sun.
I understand we have a good video feed, but audio buzzing a little bit. We're checking that and trying to fix it. So we'll be working that throughout. Hopefully, get that fixed pretty soon. All right, Russellville going to kick off. And this is what we were anxious to see, because they told me it could be one of 2 people kicking off. It is going to be Matthew Guajardo, a left-footed kicker. He will kick this one. It'll be returned at the 10-yard line. They bobble it twice. They pick it up across the 15, running laterally. Misses a tackle there across the 20-yard line to the 21. And that's where Morrilton will set up shop, 11 yards on the return.
And Eli Stratton, number 12, is the one who made the tackle.
All right, Morrilton. They had the same starting quarterback as last year, number 4, Demarius Martin. About middle of the year, they decided they were a quarterback running team, and he ran quite a bit. Did not run very much in the benefit game against Conway, but we figure he will once the season started. But here, they're going to open up with a screen pass, and Russellville sniffing that out and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage is Gabe Hogue. Caleb McEwen on the reception, but that goes for negative yardage.
Gabe played a lot of football last year as a junior, and now as a senior on that defense. I'm sure they'll be looking to him to step up, and he did on that play.
A 4-yard loss, second down and 17. Martin with the running back to his left. That's number 25, Destin Tate. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They do have an S back in the backfield. And looked like somebody jumped from Morrilton. Automatic penalty there. Any kind of jump issues, you can't play through it. And Morrilton's going to move back even further. Second down and 19. They'll have the ball at their own 12-yard line.
Morrilton's digging a hole right now. Hopefully Russellville can take advantage of that.
Second down, 19, ball on the left hash. Quick snap here, and the give is to Tate. He's right up the middle, and he gets back near the original line of scrimmage. Boy, he's a load to bring down. They still haven't blown the whistle. They finally do. It'll bring up third down at 10 as he picked up 9 yards on that carry. Just ran right at us that time. And third and 10 for Morrilton at their own 21-yard line.
Hogue was in on that tackle, also Hallmark.
Back to pass on third and long is Martin. He's going to air it out. He's got a man open at midfield, and it's going to be complete there to Caleb McEwen. They'd have hit him in stride. He would have scored, but he had to slow up just enough. A big gain as they're into Russellville territory, tackled at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, the receiver got behind two of our defenders. He was wide open. You're right. If he had led him a little bit more, that could have been a touchdown.
42 yards on the reception. A third down conversion for Morrilton. First and 10 for the Devil Dogs at the Cyclone 37-yard line. They're going quick here. The give is to Tate. This time he'll try the right side, and he's going to be dropped down by number 1, Tracy Daniels, after about a yard gain.
That's a good open field tackle by Daniels.
Now Tracy, playing in one of the safety spots, came up, made the play there. They give him 1 yard, second down and 9 at the 36. Russell look like they're going to come blitz. It's a shovel pass forward. Running to the left side is McEwen. Cuts it up. He's going to be hit at the 30. Russell going to drop him back. They're going to give him the 30-yard line. It'll be third down and 3 coming. Technically, it's a pass when you shovel that one forward. That way, if it's not ever fumbled, that's why it's safe. If they drop it, it's an incomplete pass. 6 yards on that pass play.
That was a good stop by Rose, number 11. Had him around the ankles. He wasn't going to go anyplace.
And it looks like Martin down going to call his own number. He's got the first down running left side, steps out of bounds here with 9:04 left. He has enough for the first down. That's the first run there by Demarius Rose in this game. They gave him the 23-yard line, so pickup of 7 on the play. Another first down for Morrilton. But the big play was that 42-yard pass on third and 10. And now we have a timeout. Russellville's going to call timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second break. We have no score, but Morrilton on the move with 9:03 left to play in the first quarter. This is Cyclone football on River Country KCJC.
We're finding out about fall pastures, haying equipment, baling twine, and Mike Apple's away. Getting a lot of our seed in for the winter. Got a pretty good lineup now. Fertilizer's come down a little bit. It rained, so hey, we're optimistic and we're ready to go. For those people that are doing some haying, do you have the supplies they need to make sure that those bales are ready for the cold weather ahead?
Still sitting on a good supply of net wrap and twine. Still got the good prices. You know, this stuff's going up, but we've got a good stock, so come in and see us.
It is Farmers Co-op where you'll find those supplies and more. Farmers Co-op, East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
Welcome back. First down and 10 for Morrilton at the Cyclone 23-yard line. Motion man out of the backfield. They're going to give it to Destin Tate, and running up the middle, he'll get a yard, maybe 2. I think they're going to mark him shy of the 20-yard line.
Number 32, Thomas, made that stop.
8:39 left to play here in the first quarter. Morrilton got the opening kickoff, helped on a 3rd and 10 on a 42-yard pass. And now the quarterback keep around left side. He's hit hard, and the ball came trickling out of bounds, but they say he was down before that. They're going to let the clock roll here. So he didn't get out of bounds. He's inside the 20 to the 16-yard line.
Again, number 32, Thomas, made that stop. If we could hold them here, let them field goal. Their field goal kicker during practice was having a little problem from this distance.
They're going to go tight formation here. Short side of the field's the left side. Damaris Martin, I bet they keep it on the ground. They're going to give it to Tate, and he's hit and knocked down just inside the 15. They're going to mark him at the 15. That's a 1 yard gain, and he's 2 yards short of the first down. So we'll see if they want to kick the field goal here. It would be a 32-yard field goal. They may want to go for it. Looks like what they're going to do. They're going to keep the offense on the field. The play clock has not even started yet, so they got time. Low snap. Demarius Martin, yes, he's going to keep it himself. He's got the first down running left side. He gets inside the 15 to the 11-yard line. So not quite the red zone. I'm waiting to see where they put it down. I guess 10. I think it is on the 10, which means they can't get a first down without scoring. That's almost better than the 11, I think. 1st and goal. Martin calls for it. He's going to give it to Tate straight up the middle, and he's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Coming off the edge there, defensive end for the Cyclones, number 32, Darian Thomas, who also plays some middle linebacker. It slid over there on that right side and stopped that for no gain.
I have a feeling we're going to be calling Thomas's name and number quite often this season.
2nd down and goal as they're lining up, ready to go here. Here's the snap. They're going to give it to the wide receiver who's coming around in, and he's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. He gets forward progress, maybe a yard, as that was a wide receiver, Maddox Hogan, who had come around, but a pickup of 1 on the play, and 3rd down and goal coming from the 9. All right, from the right hash. Martin's going to keep it himself, and there was a misdirection. It did not fool Russellville. They pick up a yard. Russellville stops him at the 8-yard line. I don't know if that misdirection was on purpose, try to fool Russellville, or if it was a busted play, but didn't fool Russellville.
No, number 12, Stratton was over there to make that stop.
They're going to go for it on 4th and goal from the 8. Martin calling for it. Back to pass. He's going to throw the end zone, incomplete. Threw it out of the reach of the intended receiver, number 6, Caleb McEwen. The pass wasn't all that on target. McEwen was just trying to draw a flag there by the end of it, but nothing doing, and the Russellville defense gave a lot of ground, but they held, and Cyclones will take over with 5:24 left to play here in the first quarter.
Yeah, good stop by that defense.
So now the Cyclones get a chance to be on offense for the first time tonight. D.A. Reed, the quarterback, wearing number 2 this year. He'll turn to give it to the running back across the 10, 15. Plowing forward is Justin Barber, number 25, and he gets a first down on his first carry as a Russellville Cyclone.
I show Barber as a junior, is that right?
That's right. He moved in. His stepfather is the new basketball coach at Russellville. And they give him the 19-yard line, so officially 11-yard pickup for Barber. Russell's going to use a lot of different running backs. He's one of 3. He's in front of D.A. Reed right now. He's going to get it on the sweep right side. and he's going to have to cut back. He's losing a lot of ground here. He's dropped back inside the 10-yard line. Big loss for Russellville. Barber really had no chance. He had no chance to get the edge. Trying to cut back, he ended up getting dropped at the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 11 on the play. So 2nd down and 21 for Russellville. Reed. He's going to roll to his right. Eyes downfield throwing. His completed pass just shy of the 20. That's Caden Rose on the catch. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Number 2, D.A. Reed, pass is complete. Number 11, Caden Rose. He's running out of bounds. Number 9, Maddox Hogan for the Devil Dogs.
On the play.
Brings up 3rd down and 11 for the Cyclones.
3rd and 11 for Russellville. They need at their own 20-yard line for a 1st down. 2 receivers to each side. Back to pass is Reed. He's going to throw across the middle. Wide open is Daniels. Can he make the 1st down? Breaks a tackle at the 25. He's got it across the 30 to the 32-yard line.
Number 2, D.A. Reed's pass is complete.
I like what Daniels did after he caught the ball. He just turned around, didn't try to outrun anybody, just went up the middle to get that 1st down. Good run by Daniels.
He was brought down by number 6, Caleb Hewitt for the Devil Dogs. 1st and 10, Russellville.
1st and 10 for Russellville. That's a big play there because you don't, after the defense had been on the field for so long, you don't want to turn it over on downs after a 3 and out. Here's Tracy Daniels, big hole. He's across the 45, brought down at the 49-yard line of Russellville. Gaping hole there, and if he breaks that tackle, he's going to hit his head on the goalpost.
There's a big hole by the left side of that offensive line. Did a great job controlling that line of scrimmage.
Under center, they're going here. They're going to give it to Barber. Out of the I formation, he'll get a couple yards into Morrilton territory at the 49.
That's a good strong run right up the middle.
Stop by number 36, Nick Bennett for the Devil Dogs. Brings up 2nd down for the Cyclones.
Second down and 8. Coming for Russellville. Again under center, but no I formation here. Barber, the tailback. He's 6 yards, and he'll move back 7, 8 yards on 2nd 8. Play clock down to 3. It's going to be the give. He's trying to stretch it out right side, and he's going to be knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
Stop by number 8, Jackson Dixon for the Devil Dogs. That's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Cyclones.
It just looked like that play just didn't develop like it should have, coming around that right side.
All right, let's look at 3rd down and 8 here. Ball at the Morrilton 49-yard line. This time Russellville out of the shotgun, and play clock down to 1, so Russell's going to take another timeout. We'll take a break too. No score here with 1:58 left to play in the 1st quarter. This is Cyclone football on River Country KCJC.
Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event.
Welcome back. Russellville using a 2nd timeout there. They've used 2 timeouts, one for the defense, this one for the offense here in the 1st quarter. 1:58 left to play. in the first quarter. Russell again just trying to prolong this drive.
Third down and 8. The Russellville Cyclones.
Started this drive at the 8-yard line. They've driven to the Morrilton 49. And in motion, D.A. Reed back to pass, plenty of time, being well protected, throwing across the middle, and is complete at the 25-yard line. Alec Bowles comes up with it. They'll mark him down at the 24.
Oh, that was a tight squeeze down there for Alex, but between two defenders, but a great pass by Reed. And Bowles just out jumping and getting the ball.
A big play there of 25 yards. Russell has it 1st and 10 at the Devil Dog 24-yard line. Daniel's going to get the call as Reed was under center, and he'll get to the 22, a pickup of 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8. Second carry for Daniels. He's got 19 yards. Roll out here for D.A. Reed, nothing doing, but he throws it underneath, and it's complete. Nice catch there by Hallmark, who gets inside the 20. They turned something, nothing into something there. It looked like that might be a sack, and Reed elusive there and completing the pass to Hallmark as he gets to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, good hands by Hallmark. That was a low pass, but he was able to come up with it, and just a good pass to get rid of it and a good catch.
Bowles breaking the huddle. He'll be the wide receiver on the right side of the field. Short side to left side. And over on that left side is Caden Rose, number 11. I formation fullback is number 99, Magnus Golden. With Tracy Daniels, the tailback. And they'll fake the pitch, and Reed's going to roll out to his right, and he's going to tuck and run. Dodges a man at the 20, but he's brought down right around the line of scrimmage. 4th down coming for Russellville. A loss of 1 on the play, officially marking down at the 19. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break. After 1 quarter play, we are scoreless. Russell looking at a 4th and 5. This is Cyclone football on River Country KCJC.
First State Bank is proud to serve our community, a community made of hard-working friends and neighbors, folks who make our community better. You're why we offer personal, helpful service and convenient digital tools. You make our town what it is, deeply rooted, community-driven. First State Bank, these are our stomping grounds. Visit fsbmybank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors.
Welcome back to Cyclones, getting ready to start the second quarter. We have no score, but they're on the move. They're looking, though, at 4th down and 4.
That brings up a 4th down for the Cyclones.
And Russell looks like they're going to go for it here. Check with me there. Russell looked ready to go. They're doing that to see if they can, if Morrilton shows their hand or anything. Play action pass. Reed. He's going to throw across the middle, and it's incomplete. He had 2 men there, 1 at the goal line, 1 in the end zone. Hallmark was at the goal line. Brody Dale was in the end zone. Couldn't convert on either one, so Russell turns the ball over on downs.
Yeah, Hallmark had coverage on him, but Dale was completely open, but just couldn't catch up with the ball.
So both teams on their only offensive possession have driven inside the red zone, but nothing to show for it.
That was a good play. We may see that one again close to the end zone.
Yeah, they like to roll the pocket quite a bit. On 1st and 10 from Worrelton, they're going to give up the gut here to Tate. He runs into a pile and maybe a yard or two. They get across the 20. They give him more than that. They give him to the 23-yard line, so pick up a 4 on the play.
Yeah, they gave him a little bit of, about a yard more than what he really got, but that was a team effort as far as on that tackle of that.
Russell jumped but did not get in the neutral zone. You're not allowed to get back, and was waiting to see if they were going to blow that dead. Tate will get the call again. He slips out of a tackle at the 25. He's got the first down across the 30 to the 33.
He's a hard runner to bring down. You've got to wrap him up. You just can't arm tackle him.
Pickup of 10 yards on that play. First down for the Devil Dogs. Their 4th first down of the game.
Marlton's really taking their time.
Here's the give once again to Tate. They've run him 3 straight times. This time he gets across the 35 to the 37. Yeah, I think Morrilton would like to shorten the game a little bit. The last 2 games that we played, Russellville has won both of them. And one of the issues actually has been Morrilton sort of run out of gas in the second half, and a lot of plays in both games. And last 2 seasons, Morrilton's actually had cramping issues by the second half against the Cyclones. Second down and 6 here. They're going to give it on the sweep here to the wide receiver, and he's got the edge. He's across midfield and pushed out of bounds there. But he gets into Cyclone territory. That's McEwen on the run.
Well, that's a good play by Morrilton. Unfortunately, we missed some tackles back close to the line of scrimmage. But that was a good call. Give them credit for Morrilton.
18 yards on the pickup. And again, Morrilton taking their time. I mean, they're still looking. They're not huddling, but they're looking at the sideline. Play clock down to 9 seconds. High snap. Taken easily and given to the second running back we've seen tonight, Hayes Buckley, and he'll get inside the 45 to the 41. A pickup of 4 on the play.
Yeah, when Marlton goes up the middle, they're going to the left and right guard position. Maybe they think that's a soft spot for Russellville.
Russellville rotating a lot of defensive players in and out. We expected that because they have a lot of two-way players. And Devil Dogs looking at second down and 6 from the yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And here's the snap. A give to Buckley once again. He stops and went to the right side. Tackled inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. We have a flag that's placed at the 42. Usually in the area of holding, but we'll have to wait and see. It is holding against the Devil Dogs. So that negates a 2-yard run. It's 10 yards from the spot. And they're spotting. If they're stopped at 42, it'll put them back in their own territory. They're going to put it down at their own 47. So the holding penalty is 12-yard penalty. It'll bring up second down and 18. Play action pass. Martin. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right. He's tucking it and running a nice little stiff arm, but he'll only get a couple, not quite make it to midfield before he's brought down. That's the thing is when you pressure a quarterback, a lot of times they take their eyes off the downfield, and that's what happened there. And Martin pretty early tucked and run. He was not looking downfield to try to deliver the football. Martin being flushed out of the pocket once again. Heaving it downfield. It's up for grabs. It's incomplete. That was a jump ball. He was trying to go to Tate down there, but Tracy Daniels was also down there defending for Russellville.
I think Daniels might have jumped and got a hand on that. He slapped at it as it went over his head.
4th and 16 here, and they're going to punt. One of their receivers is their punter, number 9, Maddox Hogan, who already has a reception tonight.
Got Daniels and Foster back to receive the kick.
He gets it away. It's a low, wobbly kick. Mackay Foster going to field the 16-yard line. He's going to run the right side. Picks up a block from Tracy Daniels. He's across the 30, 35, 40. He's at midfield. He's at the 40, 35, 30. He's going to cut back on a try, and he's brought down at the 20-yard line.
You got a flag on it. A very, very good acting job by the kicker. Excellent acting.
Well, it can't be an automatic first down. They needed 16 yards. If it's a personal foul, it'll make it 4th and 1. If it's just running into the kicker, it's a 5-yard. Either way, you know they're going to accept it to negate that great return there by Mackay Foster. So first penalty on the Cyclones, I believe.
Still 4th down.
Yeah, there's no automatic first downs in high school football. So it's running into the kicker.
If they give a Cagney Award, that kicker.
So it's just a 5-yard, just a 5-yarder.
He's going to get one.
So it's 4th and 11. If it was 4th and 1, I think they might go for it. But 4th and 11, they're going to kick it again. They're probably going to try to kick it away from Mackay. He's going to rugby style it, and it's a terrible punt. It goes and it hits about midway on the track. And boy, you got to, for the Cyclones there, you got to credit Blake Tanner, who really forced him out of the pocket. We're waiting to see where they're going to put it down. It's a terrible punt. They're going to put it down at the 41-yard line, a 5-yard punt.
That one came back to bite them.
Well, but I mean, you think about it, we were going to have the ball on the 20, so.
Yeah.
So it ended up being better for them than what they could have had. But yeah, bad punt. Russellville has it 1st and 10 at our own 41. Good field position. It looked like he was rugby style there on the punt, Hogan, and it looked like he just took it too long. He just kept running and running. Maybe got out of sync a little bit. D.A. Reed is going to go under center. They've stacked the left side of the line, but they're going to go with a little trap play, and Morrilton's there to greet us. They drop us for a 1-yard loss.
Morrilton had that one read out. That's they saw that one coming.
Number 35, Harold Kelly from the Bulldogs. Bring that second down. And 12.
Second down and 12. They gave us a 39, so a 2-yard loss on that. Reed gives it to Barber on the sweep play, and Morrilton sniffed that one out, staying at home, and Russellville moving backwards on this drive. And they're going to put it down. They're going to give us a 35-yard line. That's fortunate. I thought we didn't quite make that, but 4-yard loss there for Russellville, and we're looking at 3rd down and 16. Reed with 3 receivers to the left, back to pass. He's going to float over to the left, still eyes downfield. He's going to tuck it and run. He's got a lot of way to go. He's across the 40 and steps out of bounds there. Got back across the original line of scrimmage to the 43, but well short of the first down. But, you know, not going to force anything. You got to live to fight another day here. We have no scores, 6:35 left to play here in the first half, and Russellville going to have to punt the football away here on 4th down and 8. They'll bring in Ben Hallmark. Fantastic punting last year. Maddox Hogan, their punter and wide receiver, is back. He's standing at the Devil Dog 11-yard line. Got to watch it. He's not just a receiver and a punter, but Hallmark has been the quarterback. He's also the quarterback in their Wildcat package. I think Russell jumped here. That's why the stoppage of play. No, delay game. That's what it is. So back us up 5 yards, 4th and 13 from our own 38. Hallmark going to kick it towards the right. Pretty good kick. Hogan going to come up. He's going to field the 22-yard line. Gets across the 30 and tackled at the 33. 11 yards on the return after a 40-yard punt. We have a flag back at the 27-yard line. That's going to negate the 11-yard run. It's going to be a 5-yard return there from Worrelton. And probably a holding penalty coming on the Devil Dogs. I'll wait officially for them to signal it. Taking their time, aren't they? 6:22 left to play here in the first half. We have no score. Wait and count off the yardage there. They did put the flag at the 26 where it happened. Should be down to 16. No, it's a 15-yard penalty.
I didn't see what the signal was.
I didn't either, so it must be some sort of personal foul. They're giving him half the distance to the goal. Instead of 15, it's a 13-yard penalty. All right, so it's 1st and 10, but the 13-yard penalty gives them the ball at their own 13. Martin, immediate throw to the left, and he short hops it. Hogue was out there, and he was about to level a hit on that screen pass, and I don't know if the receiver could have caught it anyway, but you can't tell me he didn't hear footsteps.
Well, he had to. Hogue was coming right after him. And that was like a little two-hopper to the shortstop.
All right, Martin on 2nd and 10, 2 receivers to each side. They're going to try the screen pass to the right side to Hogan. He swallowed up after maybe a yard gain. And they were trying to block the edge here, but Tristan Sims fought through the block and got the tackle. So 3rd down and 9.
That's a good play by Sims. I mean, he was being blocked as he was making the tackle. Great job.
On 3rd down and 9, they're going to air it out, go to the middle of the field, and Mekhi Foster for Russellville almost make an over-the-shoulder catch. He was the closest player to it. They were trying to go to Maddox Hogan, so Russellville's defense forces a 3 and out, and they're going to have to punt from their own end zone. They're going to snap the ball at the 14, or close to it anyway.
Yeah, Russellville put pressure on the quarterback then about the time he released the ball. Good defense.
Cyclone's going to get good field position. And don't discount the fact that the punter here from Worrelton is the one that just ran that post route. And he's come all the way back from Russellville's side of the 50 to stand on the 2-yard line. Got to be a little winded there. He gets the punt away. It's a spiral, and they kick it out of bounds.
Another flag. We hit him again.
Flag on the flag.
Yeah, and it wasn't a great punt. I don't know where they were going to mark it. They may not even worry about it since it's going to be on Russellville. But I don't know. The Worrelton's punter is not happy, and I think he's not happy with the fact that he thinks it ought to be a personal foul penalty that's running into the kicker. Again, it's just a 5-yarder, and it won't give him a 1st down. It'll be 4th and 4. It is running into the kicker.
Russellville's going to have to learn to stay away from this guy. He is really trying to become an actor out here. Just stay away from him unless he starts running with the ball.
We did that his previous time, but it ended up in a pretty bad punt.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, they're declining the penalty. They don't want to try to punt it again. That's what the call is. So Morrilton asked where it was going to be ruled, and they're giving him the 40-yard line. That's not where it went out of bounds. It hit out of bounds at the 40, but it angled out of bounds before that. But the luck that we've had, I don't care about that right now. I'll take it, and Morrilton thinks that they'll take it because I think they've had some close calls about it getting blocked. 6 minutes left to play in the first half. We are scoreless. Understand we've got the buzzing fixed for the radio and the online audio, but not the YouTube feed. We're still working on it. V.A. Reed going to give it to Mekhi Foster straight up the middle. He'll dive over the 40 to the 42. Got some extra stuff going on over here on that far side. Official has to step in. Two-yard pickup there for Mekhi.
I think Marvin's got a player that's hurt. Number 1's coming off.
Yeah, Dylan Fondren. He was the one tangled up with the Cyclone wide receiver. Clock stopped right here as he's coming off the field. 5:38 left to play here in the first half. We have no score. Russell looking at 2nd down and 8 from their own 42-yard line. And B.A. Reed, the quarterback, goes over to say something to Caden Rose to the short side of the field and comes back. He's out of the shotgun. Here comes the blitz by Morrilton. Russell picks it up nicely. Reed rolling to his right, throwing off the fingertips of Peyton Harrison, who had it. And he was thinking trying to get the first down, just ran before he had control of it. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8. Reed with that incompletion. He's 4 of 6 for 53 yards passing.
A lot of pressure on him with that blitz.
I think Harrison was thinking he's 3 or 4 yards short of the first down. He was going to make a move, and I think he had the right idea. He would have gotten to midfield easy. Reed on 3rd and 8, play action. He's going to have to get out of trouble. He does. Looking downfield, he's throwing toward the middle of the field. He's got Hallmark down there, and it's a jump ball and it's incomplete. Hallmark had a chance, but 3 people collided and everybody went down and the ball hit the ground too. So Russell going to go with 3 and out here.
Well, you notice anytime Hallmark goes out on a route, he's going to get 2 people on him.
Yeah.
They know him. They remember him.
He's going to draw a lot of attention. That's for sure. Here's the punt. Wobbly punt. It's going to hit at the 31-yard line of Morrilton and sort of bounce around there. So that's where Russell's going to down at 27-yard punt with no return. Morrilton will start at their own 27 here with 5:14 left. No score, 5:14 left. Morrilton with 3 timeouts, Russell with 1. The Devil Dogs with the football. They're going to give it on the jet sweep. Russell loses him behind the line of scrimmage and break a couple tackles. It's number 6, Caleb McEwen. Russell thought they had him wrapped up for about a 3-yard loss. He slipped out of that tackle, got to the 36-yard line.
Number 22, Guzman, is for the Russellville, finally brought him down, but he's one of those you've got to wrap up.
They get to the 36, it's 2nd down and 5. They're going to give it to Tate. He's got a lot of room. He's got the first down. He's into Cyclone territory. Breaks a tackle there. He's at the 40, 35-yard line. Flag comes in late. Russell's going to be penalized for grabbing the face mask, but Maybe Russell felt like that was the only way to get him down. Big run there. And Morrilton, for the second time tonight, going to be deep into Cyclone territory. A 30-yard run, and we'll tack on the personal foul penalty after that.
Well, again, it's someone you've got to wrap up. Tate's a very strong runner, very fast runner, and Russellville tried to hit him and just knock him down. You can't do that with a runner like that.
Tate, 9 carries, 61 yards. And they're going to put it down at the 18-yard line. And now, keeping himself as the quarterback, Martin, he'll get inside the 15, stopped at the 12.
Now, Daniels did a good job stopping him. He came over and hit him up around the ankles, or down around the ankles, and brought him down. It was a good tackle.
6 yards on the carry, 2nd and 4 for Morrilton. Quick snap here, same play. Stiff arms Russell is going to hit him in the backfield, drop him for a loss of 1 back at the 13. Morrilton went quick that time with the quick snap and came with the same play. 3rd down and 5.
Again, Daniels was there to make the stop along with a couple of others, and Morrilton may figure out that that play just does not work.
Now they're taking their time. The play clock only at 15, and they're not huddling. They were lined up checking the sideline. They're looking now. Counter play. They're trying for the screen. Russell sniffed it out, so Martin on a busted play. He's rolling right, and he's going to be dropped back at the 24-yard line. Threw it out of bounds, and that's very close to intentional grounding. I don't think he threw it past the line of scrimmage. They're talking it over, thinking about it. There's a new rule in high school football this year. You could be outside the tackles as long as you throw it past the neutral zone, and it didn't get past the neutral zone, so they are going to throw the flag. Before that, you couldn't ground the ball at all. This is a new rule this year. I almost talked about it earlier. If you're outside the tackles, you can throw it past the neutral zone, but the neutral zone was the 13-yard line. There's no way he threw it to the 13-yard line, so it's an intentional grounding. It's a loss of down on the play. And it'll move them back to the 28-yard line. And they may go for it here if they feel like they don't have a strong kicker. They may feel like they got to go for it here on 4th and 20. Back to pass, Martin. Rolling to his right. He's running out of room. He just throws it for the middle of the field. It's tipped and incomplete. Nice play by the Cyclone defense there. Making that hit was Guzman.
Guzman did a good job. He hit the receiver about the time the ball hit his hands, and just a great defensive job.
Well, after the big run by Tate and tacking on that penalty, Russellville, their defense stiffened up there and stopped the Devil Dogs once again on downs. So Russellville has 3 minutes and 13 seconds to work with. They have 1 timeout. Remember, they used 2 in the first quarter. D.A. Reed going to be under center. They're running on receiver late. This is Brody Dale, number 6. And he's going to be lined up almost in a fullback spot. Play action, Reed going to roll to his right. He ducks under a tackler, and I don't think he's going to duck under the second one. He's sacked back at the 25-yard line. They did a nice job of avoiding one. Couldn't avoid the second one. It's a 3-yard loss. Russellville struggling on on offense tonight. Just 74 yards here in this first half. Devil Dogs have just 160 yards on offense. But the ground game is what Russellville has been focusing on. They've got 12 carries tonight for 21 yards. Remember, sacks comes off carries, though. Reed back to pass on 2nd and long. He steps into the pocket. Now he's going to have to get out of there, and he's going to be hit from behind and sacked once again back at the 22. Russell going backwards on this one, 3rd and 16. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. The Devil Dogs with 3 timeouts. They're not calling one here. I bet if Russellville doesn't make this and keeps the clock running, then Morrilton will call timeout, and they call timeout here. They are going to call timeout. Morrilton using a timeout. 2:07 left to play in the first half. We have no score. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone football in River Country, KCJC.
For over 20 years, it's made a difference to the state and anchor children across Arkansas. Whether it's your love, here,
Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you. Here for you. Come on
down. Welcome back. The Cyclones looking at 3rd and 16 from their own 22-yard line. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left to play here in the first half. We have no score. They've not been keeping up with the timeouts on the scoreboard here at Devil Dog Stadium, but I think we've got 1 and they've got 2 left.
I believe you're right.
Yeah, they still have 3 for both teams. And well, that's the first game for everybody, and everybody's working through some kinks here. That shows that Morrilton, though, using a timeout there, that they're prepared to use another one, and so Russellville won't just hand the ball off to run time off the clock. Tracy Daniels is the running back. Here comes the blitz and delayed draw here, and he just couldn't slip that first tackle. It gets to the 19-yard line, a loss of 3 on the play, and Morrilton going to use another timeout here. We'll take another quick break. Minute 59 left in this scoreless game before we finish the first half. This is Cyclone football on River Country, KCJC. Welcome back, the Cyclones. Looking at 4th down and 19 from their own 19. They're going to punt the football away. Morrilton with 1 timeout. So they've called their second timeout to save some time. We need a good punt here. Morrilton's got the return on. They have 2 men back. One's a blocker. He's around midfield. And then Hogan, the wide receiver, is at his own 35-yard line. Pretty good kick. It's going to hit at the Devil Dog 44-yard line and go away from Hogan and roll another 4 yards and down to the 40. A 41-yard punt, but more importantly, he kicked it away from Hogan, so they got no return on that. Minute 48 left here in the first half. We have no score. The Devil Dogs from their own 40 have 1 timeout to try to do something with this. Be perfect time for a turnover, wouldn't it?
Oh, it'd be great for a turnover, an interception. We got to keep those receivers in front of us, though.
Marius Martin, the quarterback, is going to give it to Tate on the sweep. Kind of surprised by this, and he runs into Gabe Hogue, and he loses some yardage on the play. 4 yards back to the 36. Kind of surprised they ran with the sweep there.
Oh, I am too.
They don't have to throw it, but I was expecting something different than that. They ran the short side of the field thinking if it was a busted play they could get out of bounds, but Hogue had different ideas. He came up, kept them in bounds, so clock rolling. Minute 26 left in the first half, and Morrilton taking their time here. 2nd and 14. Kind of surprised by this. At their own 36-yard line, 2nd and long. Russ will jump, but didn't get in the neutral zone, so we're still waiting the snap. Play clock down to 7. Boy, they're taking a lot of time here. Tate's going to give it straight up the middle, and he'll get a yard, maybe 2. I think he only got to the 38-yard line, and I'm really surprised at this. I mean, they called timeout to save time, but they took over with 1:48 left. They've run 2 plays, and the clock is rolling with 50 seconds left. I think maybe since they didn't get the return, maybe they're just content to go in with the scoreless tie.
Well, hoping that Tate may break one, but
But they're really taking their time here. 18 seconds on the play clock, 35 seconds left. And I think now they're just saying, let's don't give Russell a reason to call timeout, make us punt again. That's what they're doing. They're 8 seconds. They have to snap it. 5 seconds. Still waiting, still waiting. I think they may use a timeout here. They're going to roll it all the way down. They are. They're going to call timeout. Even though they called timeout, they ran off an extra 4 seconds is 18 seconds. We're going to take a quick break. 18 seconds left in this scoreless first half. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country KCJC.
Cheerleaders and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about Pico Foods' mission to support producers in Arkansas and Missouri by calling David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Craig Bird or John Taylor Hickman, 601-670-9383.
Welcome back. And I guess once that Morrilton realized that Russellville was not going to, or once they didn't get the big return, they decided to run out the clock. They've run 2 plays. They're looking at 3rd down and 12 here. They ran the clock all the way down. 18 seconds left. I wonder if they don't get the first down here, if Russellville will just let the clock run out or not. We'll wait and see. Russell has 1 timeout. Martin back to pass. Plenty of time. And now he's going to be hit as he throws, and it's going to be complete at the 35, 30, 25, and slung down. That goes all the way down to number 13, Hunter White. And now Morrilton may be wishing they hadn't run so much time off the clock. They're having to hurry. It's 8 seconds. They don't have any timeouts left. The clock's going to start as soon as they get the snap. They snap it and spike it, and lo and behold, wouldn't they do that with no time running off the clock? That's fantastic, boy, just to be able to do that. They have to run at least a second off. And if they're saying take 2 seconds off, the official now saying, hey, you got to run some time off there. They're trying to get it down to 6 seconds. It can't be stuck at 8.
No.
How can it take no time? And they still show 8 seconds left. Yeah, but I think he may be keeping it on the field. Okay, so 2nd down. Back to pass. Martin, he's going to throw one to the sidelines, and that goes on to the track. When I say sidelines, he was throwing to the deep sidelines there, and there's 4 seconds. Wow, that play only took 4 seconds. Is there some fishy stuff going on here with their clock? Threw that one away, and that dangerously close to being another intentional grounding because no receiver in the area, and he wasn't outside the tackle box. Again, that's a new rule in high school football this year. 4 seconds left. Barring some sort of penalty, this could be your last play of the first half. We have no score. Morrilton at the Cyclone 22-yard line. Martin back to pass. He's going to be hit as he throws, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's intercepted in the end zone. I think for Russellville, that's Caden Rose back there.
It is. Rose, number 11.
Yeah, Caden Rose comes up with the interception, and that's how the half ends. Well, no score. We're at halftime here at Devil Dog Stadium between the Morrilton Devil Dogs and Russellville Cyclones. We'll take a break. Come back with your halftime show. This is Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Miller Roofing Company. They've served the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. Now to keep up with demand, Miller Roofing Company is looking for reliable, experienced individuals to join a team that stood the test of time, serving their community for 31 years and is still going strong. To be a part of the Miller Roofing Company family, call 890-3499 to set up an interview or stop by 318 South Arkansas Avenue.
This is Todd, Market President with Centennial Bank. We're more than just a financial institution. We pride ourselves on being community-focused and connected.
Hi, I'm Charlie, Business Development Officer with Centennial Bank. As a lifelong resident of the River Valley, I am proud to be part of a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities.
Supporting our community starts with people like myself and Charlie, who know and love the River Valley area, which is why we're always banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. NMLS number 564245, member FDIC.
Whether you're loading up to go to the game or Oasis Realty is taking care of you. Call us today, 479-968-5668. Oasis Realty. We put the real in real estate. Find us on Facebook today.
The heater broke down, had to act fast. Wiggled some wires, I broke the thermostat. My wife got cold and nose started to freeze. She said, hey man, gotta call ActuallyAir.com. Heater breaks down, they're the one you want. ActuallyAir.com. Fast and they're good and they got it going on. Technician showed up the very same day.
KCJC Dartmouth, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Welcome back. We're here at the half, and we're scoreless. And so, tell you what, Dad, I'm going to turn it to you and let you give the highlights. How about that? What do you think about the first half?
Well, it's a scoreless first half. That's about what I think of it. It's Russellville's played good defense, except for 2 or 3 plays. Marlton got behind them. The receivers did, and but other than that, we have put a lot of pressure on that quarterback. I like that. Now on offense, we started out running up the middle and did a fairly good job, and then Marlton all of a sudden started stacking the middle, and we can't run up the middle anymore. So what we've got to do, we have got what I call just very quick passes, 5 to 8 yards, to open up that. We have got to open up our offense, and we've got to spread that Marlton defense. And when I say a quick pass, I'm saying as soon as that ball touches that quarterback's hand, he needs to be in the motion of throwing the ball. Get rid of it very quickly, because Marlton's putting pressure on Reed, so he's got to get rid of that ball very quickly.
Major Matty Snyder. This evening, the Marching Devil Dogs will be transporting you to a land of adventure, a land of danger, a land of excitement. Welcome to a world where life and death hang in the balance, where only the bravest dare to tread. Tonight, the Marching Devil Dogs will be taking you on a dragon hunt. But first, the Marching Devil Dogs would like to take this time to introduce members of our 2022 color guard.
We got a long halftime show here playing.
Sophomore, Anime Crosno. Junior, Elizabeth Ray. Sophomore, Izzy Gear. Senior and Captain, Catherine May. Senior and co-captain, Skylar Nelson. Sophomore, Xander Houston. Senior and co-captain, Haley Morrow. Sophomore, Sarah Leach. Junior and Lieutenant, Kat Taylor. Senior, Yessie Escobar. And freshman, Shiloh McDonald.
At Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself, drive through one of the automatic car washes, or get your car fully detailed by a Liberty Car Wash professional detailer. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drain when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who's genuine, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about Pico Foods' mission to support producers in Arkansas Arkansas and Missouri by calling David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Craig Bird or John Taylor Hickman, 6.
Welcome back. The Cyclones and Devil Dogs here are scoreless at the half. We'll give you the offensive stats for the first half. Russell just 68 total yards of offense. Morrilton 198 for the Cyclones. They have 53 yards passing, 15 yards rushing. Remember, quarterback sacks comes off the rushing total, so that's why Russell is taking a step back on that. D.A. Reed 4 of 7 in that first half for 53 yards. His long pass was 25. That was to Alec Bowles. Big play at the time. Got Russellville deep into Morrilton territory, but both teams have struggled because they had to turn the ball over on downs deep in each other's end. And now receiving, other than just that other one for Bowles, Daniels has a catch for 14. Caden Rose has a catch for 10. And running the football, Justin Barber has 6 carries for -4 yards. And Tracy Daniels, 3 carries for 16 yards. Of course, D.A. Reed's he has 1 run for positive yards and then 3 sacks. And, of course, that's why the rushing totals are low. For Morrilton, they have 198 yards of offense, as I said, 85 passing, 113 rushing. And that's a big plays. 42-yard pass and a big 31-yard run, but nothing to show for it. Demarius Martin, 5 of 13 for 85 yards. Does have that 1 interception. That's the only turnover happened on the last play of the first half. And receiving-wise, they've gone to Caleb McEwen the most. He's got 3 catches for 44 yards. Running the football, Destin Tate, 11 carries for 60 yards, along of 31, though. He's averaging 5.5 yards a carry. McEwen, 2 carries for 23. Demarius Martin, the quarterback, 7 carries for 25 yards. Russellville ran 21 total plays offensively. The Devil Dogs ran 35. Russell was penalized 3 times for 25 yards. The Devil Dogs 4 times for 45 yards. Third down conversions, Morrilton 3 of 8, Russellville 2 of 6. Fourth down conversions, Russellville tried once, failed, and Devil Dogs are 1 of 3 on 4th down conversions. And we're going to take another break. We're a scoreless tie at halftime between the Devil Dogs and the Cyclones. This is Cyclone football on River Country KCJC.
County. ABC provides all-day childcare, as well as a variety of enrollment options for families, including Arkansas Better Chance for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info, and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person, or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air wants to take a moment not only to thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family full house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal to your friends and family is appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you. From Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside, Russellville, a 60-year tradition. A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Cyclones and the Devil Dogs are tied at 0. Well, Russellville was going to play 10 consecutive weeks before they have a week off, and their week off will be week 10 because this is considered week 0. Russellville 2 non-conference games, and then they start their conference season because the conference has grown by 1 team. We have 4 of our 10 teams, 4 of our opponents, out of the 10 opponents, that Russell's going to be facing for the first time ever in their history. They've never played Hot Springs Lakeside. Russell will play them next week. Now, Russellville earned 3 conference opponents that they've never seen before: Pulaski Academy, Little Rock Christian, and Greenbrier. Hard to believe we've never played Greenbrier as close as they are. But Russellville never has. And so there'd be not as much history on that. History, I guess, in the making, you could call it that. So, but next week, Russellville will have their home opener at Cyclone Stadium when they take on Hot Springs Lakeside. We go look around some other teams. Silent Springs is still a conference opponent for Russellville. They're in the scoreless. I'm sorry, they're behind 9-0. Check that. That's in the first quarter. Pulaski Academy is playing against Joe T. Robinson. It's shaping up to be a good game beforehand. Everybody's kind of looking in on that one. PA leading Robinson in the second quarter by a score of 20-14. Checking to see, it's hard to look at, you look at Bologna and you think, oh, they're conference opponent. We're conference opponent in basketball. They're not going to be anymore. But look at some area teams. Ozark leading Clarksville in the second quarter, 28-14. And Dardanelle in the second quarter leading Little Rock Hall 29-0. Atkins trailing Bigelow 19-0. That's also a second quarter score. And in the second quarter, Hector and Mark Tree are both tied at 12. That game being played at Hector. We have 8 more minutes of halftime here. We're scoreless at Devil Dog Stadium. Cyclones and Morrilton. We'll take another break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Point S, the S stand for service, selection, and savings. Jim Kyer knows the importance of the handshake and the significance of
Nathan George from Joshua's in downtown Russellville.
We've got a lot of interesting items, from colored stone jewelry to sterling silver to gold, diamonds, pretty much anything you could want. There's a huge push right now for lab-grown diamonds. Never hesitate to come in or call, or you can text us at 479-968-3117, and we'll be happy to talk to you about any of your jewelry needs.
Miller Roofing Company. They've served the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. Now, to keep up with demand, Miller Roofing Company is looking for reliable, experienced individuals to join a team that stood the test of time, serving them and strong. To be a part of the Miller Roofing Company family, call 890-3499 to set up an interview or stop by 318 South Arkansas Avenue.
Mr. Brake and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change super stop at 1415 East Main Street, has more than just oil. They also carry for your air conditioning R1234A Freon for newer vehicles and R134 for the older vehicles, plus brakes and tires so you can travel safely. So visit your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on at 1415 East Main Street, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
Welcome back. We're scoreless, and they gave us extended halftime. I'm not sure why, because the band played just a shortened schedule, and so nothing going on here. So we got some time to fill.
I was wondering when you was giving out the scores about my favorite team. I didn't hear you mention that, how Village Academy was doing tonight, but maybe we'll hear later from Rex Nelson. Who knows? But getting back to this game, this first half, I've been impressed with this one particular person, and I mean, the whole defense has played good. And I know it's a hot, muggy night, and you got to keep them rotated in there, different players. And all the defenses played good, but there's been one person that pretty much just kind of stood out, and that was number 32, Thomas, who's only a junior. So we're going to see him this year and next year. And you got to think, this guy's not going to get, he's going to get better as time goes on. And I like the way he plays. He's very aggressive. He likes to get into the backfield of Morrilton. he's been putting a lot of pressure on their quarterback. Yeah, he's been getting the pass off, but he's taken some shots about the time he's released that ball. And, I'm impressed with this guy, but also this whole defensive line has been putting pressure as well. Yeah, Tate's gained, 66 yards, but there's been a lot of times he's been stopped at the line of scrimmage. He's, as I said before, he's a very powerful runner. Not that big, but you can't arm tackle him. You got to wrap him up. Russell's done a good job with him. He can run up and down the field all he wants to, as long as we keep him out of the end zone. But the defense tonight has played well. First game in somebody else's stadium. I think the defense has looked really good.
Currently, we have no score here at Devil Dog Stadium. Russellville and Morrilton, a scoreless tie. We're going to take a break, come back with more. You're listening to Cyclone Football on River Country KCJC.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I'm Scott. And I'm Corey, and we're the Treewise Tree Guys. Tree work experts based in Russellville, Arkansas. You have a problem tree that you'd like removed, trimmed, or otherwise dealt with, we're the guys to call. If you're looking for the best, look no further. We're the highest rated in the area. 5-star rating on Google. Give Jalen a call today, 479-222-0793. That's 479-222-0793. Treewise Tree Guys.
Farmers Co-op, where we're finding out about fall pastures, haying equipment, baling twine. Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, when it comes to those fall pastures, you've got a lot going on here.
Getting a lot of our seed in for the winter. Got a pretty good lineup now. Fertilizer's come down a little bit. It rained, so hey, we're optimistic and we're ready to go.
Those people that are doing some haying, you have the supplies they need to make sure that those bales are ready for the cold weather ahead.
Still sitting on a good supply of net wrap and twine. Still got the good prices. All this stuff's going up, but we've got a good stock, so come in and see us.
It is Farmers Co-op where you'll find those supplies and more. Farmers Co-op, East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their damn.
Welcome back, the Cyclones. And Morrilton scoreless here at the half.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you're up.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. We're trying to work through some audio and issues, and I think this is the best time to try to work on it at halftime. About
Is
a minute.
he talking?
I am, but all right. We're at the half and scoreless, and both teams had deep drives, but the defense stepped up. I guess that's one way to look at it, because teams were stopped on downs, pushed back, and trying to check and see. We know Morrilton's going to start with the football. I'm waiting to see if they're going to put 3 more minutes up. They ran with a really long halftime show. Usually they don't, and then when the teams come out, they put 3 minutes up. Russell's ready to go. And Russell's ready to go. Morrilton is still warming up. But, okay, now they're going to say, hey, we're not putting 3 more minutes on. But the official, the man in the white hat, just held up 3. So I'm kind of waiting to see before we take a break, because I don't want to take a break or we're about to start it again. He just held up 3 fingers to the press box. But I think we're going to be ready to go. Okay, they're going to say, nope, no more time. We're going to be ready to go.
Russell gets the ball to start this one.
still working through some issues here on both, on mainly the YouTube side. The good thing is it's not like we've missed a whole lot of scoring. It's been a struggle. You know, Hooten's had Russellville picked by 4 points, and a lot of people thought that was too low. When I talked to Coach Wheeler after we were off the air for the pregame show that we had recorded a couple days earlier, he said that he goes, I don't understand why people think it ought to be more. He said this Morrilton team, he said the better than were last year. They kind of find themselves in late in the year. They realized who they were. And he thought that it was a struggle this week to get his kids to buy into that. He said these kids realized that we beat Morrilton last year 42-12. He said he said they're thinking we beat them by 30 points, and so he said I got to get their attention, and he goes that's what we've been working on all year. Not that he couldn't do it, I'm sure he could, but it is something to think about. And if you thought this game was going to come in here and be a cakewalk, Morrilton had different ideas. But tell you what, Russellville defense has really answered the bell.
Well, they have. They ended that first half, with an interception, and which was a good sign, a good positive sign about our defense.
Okay, I knew I was misspeaking. I didn't always call me out. Like, we were going to get the ball to start second half because we deferred. They had signaled Morrilton when they'd come out on the field, but Russell and Morrilton knew. They got the kicking. Morrilton's got the kicking group out there. We got the receiving team, and the officials are huddled up. It's like everybody's ready except them, and I don't know if they had made a mistake on that. Maybe they just signaled the wrong direction, but there's a big to-do about that. There's actually somebody out there. I don't know if that's Morrilton's camera crew or what, but somebody's out there with the bright light taking pictures or taking video with the officials. And I mean, it's like an official huddle right in the middle of the field when the teams are. Think about this: if you're on radio side, both teams are ready to go, but the officials are huddled around midfield holding the football.
They may be waiting for the clock to run down. It's down to about 25, 23 seconds right now.
Surely they can stop that. And I knew we were in trouble when they put up 25 minutes. I thought, okay. We brought a pep band. We didn't bring our marching band, so I thought maybe they got stuff going. No, their band played, I think, 2 songs, and that's been it.
Well, they broke the huddle, so I think we're ready to go. We got Daniel and Foster back for the Cyclones to receive this kickoff.
Nobody will get this except me and somebody else, but thank you, Jason. And they go pooch kick it, and it's going to be fielded by Russellville, by Jacob Cassaw. And they're trying to catch Russellville napping there, and Russellville's going to get fantastic field position. I'm sure they're scared to kick it deep because of what Mackay did on the punt return. But maybe they're thinking give Russellville the ball at the 43. Maybe we get it back. That's better than what they could have happened, but Russellville will take that. They're going to have the ball at their own 43-yard line.
Oh, yeah, let's open up this offense. Move down the field.
D.A. Reed under center. He's going to turn and hand it to the running back straight up the gut, and he gets to the 45, a pickup of 2 on the play, and that'll be it. I couldn't tell. Was that Foster that came through there?
I think it was.
Yeah, it was Tracy. He gets 2 yards on the pickup. He's got 4 carries for 18 yards. But remember, these guys are playing both ways. A lot of them, Tracy's been playing free safety on the defensive side. He's going to get the call again. Ball's on the turf. It's squirted back, scooped up nicely by D.A. Reed. It's going to be a big loss for Russellville, but that could have been worse because it looked like it had scoop and score written all over it from Morrilton.
You know, Morrilton had stacked the line. They had at one time 7 men on the line of scrimmage. It's going to be tough to run against something like that.
That's a 12-yard loss. It was just a misconnection, and I thought Morrilton was going to cover it. D.A., yeah, we lost 12 yards, but that's much better than giving them the ball right there. I mean, now we got a chance to get it, and then we could always punt it away if we don't. 3rd down and 20 for Russellville. They need the Devil Dog 47-yard line for a first down. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Reed out of the shotgun. looking right. It's going to roll the pocket to the right, throws underneath on the screen. It's incomplete. Wasn't going to be anything, really. They had it covered up. And so Russellville, because of the miscue there, is going to go 3 and out. They're going to have to punt the football away, and that'll bring up Ben Hallmark. He's number 9. Maddox Hogan for Morrilton, number 9. And Hogan back at his own 22-yard line. So far, Hallmark's done a good job of kicking it away from the return team. This is not Ben Hallmark who kicks it. It hits at the 39-yard line, rolls out of bounds. That looked like D.A. Reed there to kick that one.
It was D.A. Reed.
He gets it to the 39-yard line. I wonder if they're just showing something for later or what, but it was a 28-yard punt with no return as he kicked it out of bounds, and Morrilton going to start at the 38-yard line. 10:25 left to play here in the third quarter. We have no score. Pistol formation and shovel pass once again. This is McEwen, and not much doing. He gets to the 40, a 2-yard pickup, but that'll be it for Morrilton. They tried that shovel pass earlier. That one goes to McEwen. Hogan on stop. And go ahead.
Hogan's going out. He's limping a little bit. He and Daniels made that stop.
I talked to assistant coach Rick Correa. I said, who's going to start? And he kind of chuckled. He said, we got 3 rotations, and he's going to circle them in and out because of playing so many guys both ways, just trying to keep whoever fresh in there. 2nd down and 8 for the Devil Dogs. Martin, this time he's going to give it to Tate, who's running the right side, tucks it up. He's got the 45. He's got the first down and brought down at midfield. Hard run there by Destin Tate. He gets 10 yards, and he's got 70 yards on 12 carries.
Foster and Sims made the stop. Tate, he's very difficult, as I've said before, very difficult person to bring down.
Ball at midfield, and Morrilton taking their time. They are easily winning time of possession by over 5 minutes. But also they snapped the ball more times. They got a lot more plays. Here's Tate once again, stiff arm there. He gets into Russellville territory. Brought down right before he goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line. And we have a player down for Russellville. That was behind the play there. You never want to speculate on an injury, but usually when they straighten their leg out, it's almost always a cramp. And that's what we're looking at here. I can't tell who it is, but Morrilton's staff was helping him. These are 2 coaches that know each other very well. Cody McNabb, the head coach of Morrilton, worked for Dave Wheeler when they were both at Arkansas Tech, and McNabb joined Russellville first, defensive coordinator. Fantastic defense. He's the one credited switching Russellville from a 4-3 to a 3-4 for Jeff Holt. Stayed at Russellville until he got the job here. Won a state championship, McNabb did. Russell's won 3, and Cody won it in 2013. The Devil Dogs won 1 in 71 and 73.
That's Daniels down there. They've got him straightening his legs out, trying to flex them. It looks like he just had a cramp. He's walking very slowly off the field.
Yeah. Those cramps aren't serious, but they sure feel like they're serious. We saw a couple of those last night. The Whirlwinds picked up big wins, the 8th grade team and the 9th grade team. Big wins over Harrison, 9th grade. Scored a touchdown, kicked the extra point with 5:03 left in the game. They had not led at all. In fact, they had trailed by 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. They end up winning it. Caleb Campbell, a 26-yard touchdown run on a 4th and inches play. And Fuller, the extra point, gave the Whirlwinds a 28-27 win. That was an exciting game. Russellville had an onside kick to help them get back.
I'll be surprised if Marlton puts it in the air. I mean, they're very successful so far in this second half, putting it on the ground.
8:48. They bobble the snap. It's a low snap. Quarterback picks it up. He's driven backwards into Cyclone territory. He had no chance. That ball did not come up for Demarius Martin. And it goes from 2nd 2 to 3rd down and about 10, depending on where they spot it.
Oh, my goodness.
They're putting it down at the Cyclone 48-yard line. How in the world? He was covered up at midfield, at the very least at midfield. Pretty good spot for the home team here. 3rd and 8. They're going out of the shotgun formation. They need the Cyclone 40 for a first down. Good snap this one. Martin, he's going to have to rush to the right. He's going to heave it downfield. It's a jump ball once again, and it's picked off by Russell, but out of bounds. Mekhi Foster was there, and he runs across the track. Couldn't, we're close to getting his feet down, but credit Ben Hallmark because he came off the edge there, and he was the one chasing Martin off to the right side.
Well, that's what I said at halftime. Russellville defense has done a good job putting pressure on this quarterback.
Well, will they kick it? They're going to snap it from the Cyclone 48-yard line. They would need 8 yards, but, if you're going to go for a trick play, it's usually around midfield. We'll see. Russellville and punt safe, and he's going to carry it. Yeah, he's running. He cuts back. He's got the 45, and he's hit, spins forward, got the first down. Spins forward, got the first down at the 37-yard line, and that's Hogan, the receiver. I had a feeling they were going to go for that because the last time they were here, they ran to the right, ended up getting a horrible kick because they got pressure. Russell looked to be in punt safe formation, but I think they all retreated a little bit.
Well, they did. They went back to set up for the run back, and Marlton took advantage of it.
You can't fault Russellville because they got 2 dynamic return men back there at that time, and Foster and Daniels Rose, they've got a slew of them. But it's first down after they get the first down on 4th down and 8, and here's the give to Tate, and he's inside the 35 to about the 31-yard line.
Number 12, Eli Stratton, made the stop.
I tell you, it's deflating for a defense sometimes when you think you stop them and you have to come right back out on the field. That's a pickup of 8 on the play. 86 yards on 14 carries for Destin Tate, and they're not in our red zone again, but they're knocking on the door. It's them. 2nd down and 2 at the Cyclone 30. There's the give Tate. Big hole. He's got the first down inside the 25 to the 20-yard line. Another 10-yard carry. He's got 96 yards on 15 carries. We have no score. 6:35 left to play here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, if you got a ball carrier that's carrying it 6 to 7 yards every time he touches the ball, why put it in the air? And that's why I think Marlton's going to keep it on the ground.
Martin's going to keep it on the quarterback draw. He's inside the 20-15. Hit, spins, and he gets near the 10. They're going to mark him down at the 11. They give him the first down?
Gave him first down. He's going to have to get to the 1 to get another first down.
Okay. Out of the shotgun once again. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Tate's going to get it here, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. Making the initial hit was Tanner. His friends joined him, pushed him back. Tate's dropped for a loss. Put it back at the 13, a 2-yard loss. 2nd down and 12 coming.
Number 44, Reynolds, was there also to wrap him up.
5:18 left to play here in the 3rd. We have no score. 2nd down and 12 coming for Morrilton at the Cyclone 13-yard line. Martin, it's going to be just a straight quarterback sweep. Slips a tackle at the 15. He's going to be hit at the 11. Gets a little bit of help, push forward to the 9-yard line, I think is what they're going to say. That's another good spot. I don't think he got past 10 if they give him the 9. But either way, it's going to be third down. Third down and 8 from the Cyclone 9. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. That one is one of their playmakers, McEwen. He could come on the sweep. Or nope, they're going to do a reverse. And coming this direction is Hogan. Can he get the edge? Slips the tackle at the 10. The 5 dives for the pylon. They're going to say he's out inside the 1. That's going to be enough for a first down. But he did not get in. The reverse there gives Morrilton a first down and goal from the Cyclone 1-yard line. Did a good job by getting all the flow going to one side.
Well, they've run that play quite a bit tonight, and that was a good time to run it again. They're showing the ball's going to be about the half-yard marker.
They're taking out a wide receiver, bringing in an extra offensive lineman. They have not gone under center yet, but they may do it here. They going to? They are. Maybe a quarterback keeper. No, they're going to turn to give it to the fullback, and Russell got good penetration. They didn't get in. Morrilton did not get in. They give him the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be second down and goal from the 1. It looked like it was going to be a quarterback draw. He didn't take a step back. He just spun and handed it off. And now they're taking out the extra offensive lineman that they just brought in. They're going to go with 3 wide receivers on this one. 3:45 left to play here in the third. We have no score. Now they're going to go back shotgun formation for Martin. They're loaded up on the right side. He's going to follow that. Ducks his head, gets close. No signal yet. There's no signal. They're going to say he's down inside the 1. Be third down and goal coming. Morrilton was celebrating, but I was watching the officials because I can't see anything from this angle, and they did not signal touchdown.
We've got 2 Morrilton players hurt. One's hobbling off the field. The other one's down.
Yeah, down at the goal line. I see that. 3:09 left to play here in the third. We have no score. Third down and goal coming for Morrilton. We're going to take a break during this injury timeout as the medical staff is coming out to check on the young man. We have no score. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone football on River Country KCJC.
Feltner's Athletes Corner Moonlight Madness sale is now in progress. Save half off or more on footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half off or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Welcome back. The player from Morrilton's still down. Russell's not giving an inch. I mean, Morrilton gets the reverse, gets it first and goal from inside the 1, and Russell stops him on the first 2 plays. We're going to give you a couple scores here. Clarksville trailing Ozark 28-14 at the half. Perryville leading Cedarville 27-12. That's a third quarter score.
Players up, and they're helping him off the field.
Bigelow shutting out Atkins in the second quarter, 19-0. Hector and Marktree at halftime now, 12-12. Russellville Conference opponent Mountain Home and trailing Nettleton 28-14. Siloam Springs has scored, but they still trail Rogers Heritage 16-8. That's a halftime score. Pottsville leading Elkins in the third quarter, 14-12. I thought Pottsville was off this week. They have all the scores here on 102.3 from 10 o'clock until midnight. Rex Nelson hosting. Okay, back to action. 3:08 as the clock now rolling. Left to play in the third. We have no score. Third down and goal for Morrilton. Well, they're going to go out of the shotgun formation. Martin will take it. He'll run left side this time. Hit at the 1, but leans forward, gets into the end zone. First score of the night happens with 2:51 left to play in the third. And it gives the Devil Dogs a 6-0 lead. They're going to try the extra point. The holder will be Jackson Dixon. And the kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 Morrilton leads. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football on River Country KCJC.
First State Bank is proud to serve our community, a community made of hard-working friends and neighbors, folks who make our community better. You're why we offer personal, helpful service and convenient digital tools. You make our town what it is, deeply rooted, community-driven. First State Bank, these are our stomping grounds. Visit fsbmybank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
2:51 left to play here in the third quarter. Morrilton leading 7-0. You're not going to believe the scoring drive. Remember, there was a fake punt, though, on 4th and 8 from the Cyclone 48. They ran a fake punt, got 10 yards. But on the scoring summary, they go 62 yards in 15 plays. The time consumed 7 minutes and 34 seconds. It's hard to have a 7-minute drive that only goes 62 yards. And it's only a 7-0 lead, but the way this game's been going, that it feels like almost a blowout because Russell's just really been struggling on offense. Only 58 total yards, but they're only down a touchdown. They're going to, now it's going to be Pooch kick again. This one a little deeper. It's going to be fielded by Barber at the 28-yard line, running laterally. He's at the 30, at the 35. Boy, he knocked down a player for Morrilton at the 40. He's at midfield, and he runs out of real estate on that far side. Wow.
And the player he knocked down is not getting up.
He's looking for the license plate on that truck that hit him, and I don't blame him. I'm not making fun of the young man. I would be laying down too. Barber.
Well, there's 2 of them he knocked down, and both of them are not getting up.
And he knocked him down with the left shoulder, and that player is up on an elbow, but that's it. And Barber's a load. I talked to a few weeks ago. I talked to D.A. Reed's father, Michael Swindle, and we were talking about Justin Barber. Say he's hard to bring down. Wait till you get to see him in real action, because not just practice. And got to see that right there. That's a 23-yard return on that little pooch kick. And I know they're trying to keep it away from Mekhi Foster, but Barber returns it to the Devil Dog 49-yard line, gives Russellville a short field.
Well, Morrilton player, one of them is running off, so it wasn't
the one that took the shoulder is walking off. And, again, I'm not making fun of him because I don't think I would be up right now. I think they would I don't think I'd be able to move till the next day.
You don't think you could bring him down?
Well, it was funny about it is he broke a few tackles before that, but it wasn't a stiff arm. He just lowered his left shoulder and popped him a little bit. And we got the smelling salts out or something. 2:40 left to play here in the third. That's the way you come back. You got to answer, and Barber doing his part, answering, giving Russellville pretty good field position at the Devil Dog 49-yard line. We're back to getting ready to start action here. 2:40 left in the third. Russellville trailing by a touchdown. They'll start out with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Reed with the running back to his left, back to pass. Picked up the blitz. He's going to take a shot downfield. He's got Mekhi Foster open at the 15. In and out of his hands. In and out of his hands. There was a defensive back trailing the play that made contact just as the ball was getting there.
Well, the ball had a lot of air under it. He had to stop and turn around and look back. And when he went up for it, he got the defensive man was right there.
Yeah, Jackson Dixon, number 8 for Morrilton, timed it perfectly, and he was beaten on the play, but he got there and hit Mekhi just enough, just as the ball got there, where he couldn't hang on to the football. Credit Dixon for Morrilton not giving up on the play. And they're going to give it straight on. Or maybe Golden, number 99. Yeah, he's the one that came up with football. He's a sophomore. He's played a little quarterback in junior high too. He gets it to the Devil Dog 47-yard line, so a pickup of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 8. 2 minutes left to play here in the 3rd. Russell trailing by a touchdown. Back and forth defensive battle in the first half. Stopping each other on downs, and Morrilton just scoring, but a big play was that fake punt on 4th and 8 in Russellville. Well, you hate to burn the timeout here, but you have to because the play clock was down to 6 when they had to call timeout. You can't take a 5-yard loss here, so Russell's going to call timeout here with 1:46 left to play in the 3rd, trailing by 7. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone football in River Country, KCJC.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
I was checking out Russell's 3rd down conversions there. They're 2 of 7 on the game. They're 0 of 1 on 4th down conversions. Be a good time for another one here. Russell may be thinking, if you're thinking going forward on 4th down, sometimes that can alter what you call on 3rd down. Russell looking at 3rd and 8 here, minute 46 left to play in the 3rd. Rolling to his right is D.A. Reed. He's got to get the corner, and he's going to heave it downfield towards the middle. It's complete to Harrison. He's got the 1st down, takes a lick, stays up, and they're going to give him the 38-yard line. That's weird because if he goes down with the lick, they gave him the 35. Now they're going to move him forward progress to the 37, okay? So Peyton Harrison's first catch as a Russellville Cyclone, and it's a bit.
Yeah, it's a good play by Reed just to get away from the defense.
I thought he was going to run with it, but presence of mind by D.A.